everybody. Welcome back. We're looking at some Bridezillas that were so insane they made the news. Bridezilla slammed for charging guests $150 to attend wedding. Okay. Research suggests that a third of brides could be classified as Bridezillas. Oh, that would make sense why I've done about 100 of these videos. My sister is turning into the biggest Bridezilla and I can't stop laughing.
Goody.
So, a little background. I am the second youngest of 5 kids. My older siblings are 2 brothers and 1 older sister who we'll call E for the purposes of this post. E and I have a 5-year age gap. As a result, we never really had that sisterly bond you would expect most sisters have. Growing up, I was always a burden to her, and anytime it was my turn to pick the family movie or really anything, she would get upset. The reason being that she had control issues as early as 9. So I'm guessing you can already see where I'm going with this. I'm currently 18, about to turn 19. Woo! Happy birthday. And E turned 24 earlier this year. Her boyfriend, A, proposed to her at a family beach day earlier in June of this year. It was one of those big white letters and rose petals proposals, which he set up before my family arrived. She was thrilled, said yes, and my parents were very happy along with my older sibling. The youngest is 4, so I don't think she understood what was happening. Now here's the drama. Since the proposal, she's gone into full Bridezilla mode. At the behest of my mom, E made me a bridesmaid. So I'm roped into all of this BS. So far, these are the demands my sister has made. My dear sister has made. All bridesmaids are to pay for their own dresses. A $300 dress in blush pink, shoes, hair, and makeup. 2, all bridesmaids need to attend all wedding and bachelorette events, including the bachelorette spa day, $800 each. The bachelorette vacation weekend to Toronto, hey, and stay at the Fairmont Hotel, expensive, $1,000 weekend just for a hotel. And unpopular opinion, the Fairmont is like not that nice and very expensive. The dress appointments, even just for bride, all alterations covered by the person, $300 dress plus approximately $300 alterations, etc. All things to do with the wedding, the cake, the venue, the catering they need to attend, the cake and food tasting, they all need to pay $25. The guests and the bridal groom party need to pay $150 to reserve their spots. And gifts have to either be cash, check, or from the list of registry items. She has a spreadsheet of what everyone is gifting, and she says she will return items that aren't from her registry / match her theme. Oh, okay. My mom says it's bride anxiety. I say it's just my sister trying to control everything because she wants a December wedding on a ski hill. Anyways, I figure if people are interested, I could periodically update on what happens. Thanks for reading. Edit, I realize I didn't include the controlling parts. My bad. Here they are. 1, all bridesmaids need to go to hair and skin appointments every 6 weeks to ensure our hair and skin is flawless for pictures. It's out of pocket too. Hold on. Hang on. What? Anyone with tattoos need to cover them. Our dresses will do that. They go to the neck, ankles, and wrists. The bride wants to be the only one sleeveless, showing her tattoos and colorful hairstyle. Either way, we need to get our hair dyed to a natural color or wear a wig at our expense.
Buddy.
The dresses only come in sizes 00 to 10. Pretty good range for most, but those who don't fit are expected to try to lose weight. I'm a size 12 and already my sister is calling me fat. She sent me a keto diet book through Amazon. Ugh, keto is the worst diet. Speaking from experience. And also, really? No one. Vendors are to communicate directly with the bride and groom. It has to go through us first. Kind of odd for someone who claims to be controlling. She made a Gmail with last name wedding, which we all have access to, and we aren't supposed to ask her if something is okay. We should just know. This is the part that stresses mom out. Yeah. What if you make the wrong decision? Then it's your fault. Oh, no. No. We need to remind guests that they need to pay a deposit of $150 to save their spot, and if we don't get it, they don't come. We also need them to confirm what they'll purchase from the registry or the amount they'll give. Oh, this is like, okay, so you're kind of expecting no one to show up to your wedding. Edit 2, y'all are making me realize my family isn't normal. I'm going to look into therapy with my uni and see if I can move into residence earlier. I want to thank the person who private messaged me about getting my mom off my bank account and also my birth certificate. I think I'm going to do that. Edit 3, I'm going to take some time away from this just because a lot of you are right. This isn't normal. Our relationship as a family is not normal. I called my aunt while I was at work. For those of you who don't know, she's my godmother and she thinks my mom is nuts. And we talked about it. She's encouraging me to talk to my parents about everything, not only the wedding, but favoritism since childhood. And she's also on standby in case things go to crap. So I would say that She's being a bridezilla.
Oh, okay, wait.
Bridezilla or not, she sure is selfish. These costs are being expectations. I'd let your mom know that you need some money or you'd love to be a guest. What happens if you can't afford all of this? I guess you just don't go. Even the guests have to pay $150. There isn't going to be anyone at this wedding and it will be glorious. It seems like pay $150 and a gift. On what planet is this reasonable? I'm a grown-ass adult with a job and that's beyond my means. The bachelorette weekend is more than my mortgage. F that noise. Oh my goodness. You know, as much as I love doing these videos and like, you know, how much I love weddings, I do love a good wedding. I love it. Love is great. I love love. But it's so expensive. Oh God. And it's like everyone that didn't get married during COVID is now getting married in the same summer. And I'm like, I can't justify this expense. Bridezilla slammed for issuing 7 rules for her wedding, including a strict dress code, no phones, and a booze ban.
Okay.
My partner and I have copped so much over the rules that we have for our wedding in February. And this trend has been all over my For You page, so I thought, why not? I'm going to make a video about my rules. This is the one that caused most of the stir, is that we're not having any children except for our own son at our wedding. This is for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is that we only have 50 seats. We're getting married in a registry. Both of our families are quite large. If we brought everyone's children, we'd only have 25 spare seats, which is basically our immediate family, and that's it. Number 2 is that the bar tab will not be starting until 5 p.m. Our reception is starting at 2 o'clock. We really don't want everyone to be legless and going home in a taxi before the night has even begun. We want everyone to look good in the photos, feel good, and for the bar tab to last into the night as well. Number 3 is that there will be no phones during the ceremony. I will literally stop what I'm doing in the middle of my vows if I have to and go tell you to put your phone away. We are paying $3,000 for a photographer. Take pictures with us afterwards. Number 4 is that there will be no +1s. If we wanted them there, they would be. This is a bit harsh, but quite frankly, it's the truth. I do not want to be forking out hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for this wedding to pay for drinks and food and entertainment for someone I don't even know.
Some of those rules are reasonable. But I can tell you right now, if the guests at your wedding are standing around without alcohol for 3 hours, they're not going to be happy about it. Is there any other reason to go to a wedding other than the free alcohol? Oh yeah, the couple getting married, right. But I mean, the free alcohol is definitely the point for a lot of people. It's what justifies, you know, the expensive gifts and all the planning and the outfits and the time taken off. Like, it's a party, right? You know, tell me you're an alcoholic without telling me. I would say it's more your attitude in this video that's more bridezilla-y than the post itself. Comments are turned off, eh? Interesting. Yeah, girlfriend, I don't really think that it's your wedding rules. I think it's the way that you presented them. Bridezilla demands bridesmaids take off engagement ring so hers is center stage. No, you didn't. Bridesmaids can only wear wedding bands, not engagement rings. I was a bridesmaid in a wedding where the bride sent a wedding update email to her 8 bridesmaids about a week out saying, among other things, that she didn't want us married bridesmaids to wear our engagement rings. Only our wedding bands. She said it would help spotlight her rings for
wedding photo purposes.
My guess is that she wanted her diamond to be the star of the show. But the weird thing is that her ring is so much bigger than the rest of ours anyway, almost 3 carats. Super weird. All of us bridesmaids complied because it wasn't worth the drama, except for one who had her band and engagement ring soldered together. The bride asked to turn the stone around so it was inside her hand during the wedding. Listen, no one is looking at those rings except this bride. I can tell you that much. And it's 100% about the fact that she wants her ring to be the biggest. Bridezilla expects guests to wear Burberry scarves and Louboutin heels to her beach wedding. And what if we don't have a Burberry scarf or Louboutin heel? On the beach? Really? You want people to wear Louboutins on the beach? One aspect of planning a wedding is coming up with a theme, such as the color scheme, decor, flowers, and table setting, which could be carried onto the dress code. While it's understandable that much thought and careful planning goes into executing these themes, it really shouldn't be at the expense of the wedding guests. Of course, it's nice to have, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. This bride, however, took the whole stick to the theme brief to a whole other level by telling her guests exactly what to wear. And to make matters even worse, she broke down the looks according to guests' weight. Women weighing between 45 and 70 kilograms were to wear green velvet sweaters, orange suede pants, and red Louboutin heels topped off with a Burberry scarf. Sounds ugly. Sorry. Not sorry. That sounds really ugly. Men under 90 kilograms were told to wear fluffy pink jackets with a soda hat, white sneakers, and topping off this attire. Plain glow sticks. Children wearing all red. What? That, however, wasn't as big of an issue as the extremely costly and very specific designer brands listed in the must-wear list. A pair of Louboutin heels can set you back about a few $100, $1,000. Burberry scarf, also a few $100. When the bride sent out the invitation, she said, "You have a year and a half to get working, no excuses." The wedding was to take place on a beach in Hawaii. Oh, hell to the no. So you want everybody to wear Louboutins and you expect them to wear it in the sand? Settle down. Subscribe!